Can a monster made of old socks really be that dangerous? Find out next on the Adventurers Guild. On the continent of Volanta, in the city of Dakar, there is a place where heroes are forged. Where legends are built one story at a time. What you do with this opportunity is in your hands, and the hands of fate. The Adventurers Guild. Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Adventurers Guild. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Paul Cosca. You are watching a weekly live-streamed D&D anthology show, and we are on the third episode of this current mission. In a minute, I'm going to catch you up with everything that you need to know. But first, let's go ahead and say hello to our players. Hello, players!
Hi. Hello.
So last week we had a dramatic uptick in chaos and mischief, and it did result in a couple of unfortunate death-related incidents.
Death-related.
So do you feel like the events of last week are going to influence your characters and how they view the world?
No.
No, Hasan is guilt-free.
Guilt-free.
Wow, for the first time ever.
Yeah, it's just another day for Creven. It's, explosions happen all the time.
Denver was a snail.
So. And Roderick is destroyed.
Roderick is psychologically destroyed.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Forever.
That's great.
Yeah. I thought you might like that.
I do like that.
No. It's not for you. No.
So how is Hasan not feeling any guilt?
No, it's more just, I meant more like, he's still gonna believe the world's a wonderfully good place.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Like, it's not gonna affect his outlook on things. He may have some personal work to do.
Yeah.
But, like, he'll be fine.
But Hasan's optimism
I'm not
is
gonna let you
irrepressible.
traumatize him. You want to. You certainly try.
Yeah,
but
I do.
You will not win. You will not win this battle. I will play just the most cheery character ever, and I know you hate it.
I don't hate it. I love the challenge. And Luxana, I imagine, has just reveled in making other people miserable and or dead.
She's like into the death part, but like, she should be fun.
It's a lot of responsibility, so.
Sure.
The ending was a little unfortunate for that one guy, but
Yeah.
For that one guy who blew up in a fireball on stage.
Magic.
It is unfortunate.
It reminded me, if anybody's ever seen, there's like a Looney Tunes cartoon, and Daffy Duck is trying to be a magician, and he's trying to like show all the things he can do,
That might have been
and then he does the one trick, and he blows himself up, and the guy's like, "That's great," and he's like, "Well, the only problem is you can only do it once," and then in that classic cartoon way, he's got like angel wings, and he flies off to heaven.
No,
And
I
that's
believe he
exactly
goes to
what
hell.
happened. Does he go to hell?
I think he goes to hell.
Yeah, if it were nowadays, they'd go to heaven.
Yeah.
The Looney Tunes definitely would have made him go to hell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Daffy Duck went to hell on that one, because I do remember that one from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because they didn't fuck around back then.
No, they really didn't.
But I do want to say, I do think that tonight is the night. I do think that tonight is the night that we play in the arms of an angel over and over sad pictures of us until people decide to support the show.
Yeah, Sarah McLaughlin will love that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't think we're going to hit by any copyright issues. We're just gonna push forward. We're gonna make it work, and people. I mean, if it can work for puppies, I don't see why it can't work for us.
I love how this running joke is
puppies.
like different ways to get money besides the fact that we're just good and funny at playing D&D, which you think would be like the real reason people would give us money?
Well, listen, if people were going to give us money just for being funny and good at D&D, it would have happened already. So obviously, we have to come up with more and more elaborate schemes.
Schemes. Keyword being schemes.
Yeah.
We said we were good at this. Like, trying to figure out.
Well, I can judge goodness and badness objectively. Yeah, it's just it's on my resume. It's just one of those things.
It's a good talent.
Yeah, it really is. Comes in handy a lot. Just be like, oh no, that's bad, and that's good. And it's like not an opinion.
Is this the God complex that you have going on?
I mean, I don't know about the word complex or anything. But
He is the DM. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know.
I'm not confused about it.
just a basic egomaniacal thing. Like I feel like everybody not everybody have that?
No.
No. Well, that's unfortunate for you.
No.
All stands for like deity mindset. So like that's what you.
Oh, that's what it stands for.
Yeah, I visualize it and it happens.
Manifestation.
Exactly. Except literally. All right, let's get into the recap. So, the party, at the behest of an artificer named Zacairn, has been sent to a strange realm in search of where all the missing socks go when they disappear from the laundry. There's a beautiful, mysterious stranger that seems to be in charge here, and he has led the party through several different trials, seemingly for his own amusement. The party faced off against a purple worm, caused mischief in a village, and helped a hapless not-magician put on what anyone could describe as a really memorable show.
A magnificent performance.
Now, the party is on their final trial, in a large warehouse space full of socks, which then rose up into a huge sock construct that the party now needs to battle. And we will turn our attention to beginning a battle by getting some initiative numbers. So, does anybody have a 21 to 25?
21.
22.
Nice.
Okay, so we got Crickstone, Denrad. How about 16 to 20? Nice big gap in the middle there. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
11 to 15.
11.
Okay, and remember this is a good time to change to character names if you haven't done so already. So we have Lixana and Hasan, both with 11. Anyone else 11 to 15? Great. 6 to 10.
7.
7 for Zayla.
That works
and
out.
I got a 6.
6 for Roderick.
With a +4. With a +4. So,
Wow.
real good. Real
Creven,
good.
what'd you get?
5.
Oh, damn.
And I think that is everyone. Let me plug in, the other thing here.
Nah. He doesn't need
Okay. So let's set up the scenario. You are in essentially a big open space. There's really not anywhere to hide. There's not really anything in the way of cover. The whole room is about 35 feet square. So 35 feet one way, 35 feet another way.
Okay.
This thing that rises up is, you'd guess, about 15, 16 feet tall. It's vaguely humanoid in shape. It's got 2 arm-like limbs, 2 leg-like limbs. Kind of a mass that would resemble a head, though there's no features on it. And it is literally made of thousands and thousands of socks.
Hell yeah.
And that is what you have to contend with as the mysterious stranger just seemingly disappears, and you are left with this thing in front of you. Crickstone. Oh yes, let's not.
Like, I just need a better mental picture here. Are they all the same kind of sock?
No.
Are they?
they're all different.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the colors.
Fat socks, skinny socks, socks who climb on rocks.
Yeah,
you know.
ankle socks, tube socks.
Toe socks.
Knee socks?
Yeah,
Yes, knee socks.
I think the white socks are in there.
Yeah.
the whole team.
Yeah.
It's Field of Dreams action going on.
Field of Dreams.
They're screaming. It's pretty unsettling.
Yeah, so Crick Stump,
Oh god.
you're the first one to make a decision on what you are going to do here.
Okay, what's the distance from me to this sock struck?
You know, let's say that everyone is a good 15 feet away.
Solid.
Okay. Double checking something. Seeing how far the ball goes, I assume it's within range. But, yes, it is. Cool. All right. So, I'm first gonna shillelagh staff into the ground. Like, oh, you got magic now.
All right.
And then I'm going to attempt to cast fairy fire at the construct.
Okay. And let's see what kind of rolls he can make. Fairy fire.
Okay. Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Okay. Yeah, I don't think a 4 is going to do it.
Well, all right.
So, what color is your fairy fire?
Neon green.
Okay, neon green. All right. So if this thing looked strange before, it looks even more strange now.
Hell yeah.
And not only, so it is illuminated. Just everything in that area. There's like little piles of socks, and they're illuminated too. Everything's illuminated.
Yeah.
And I turn to the group and say, well, y'all better have fun, because, go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And is that going to be the end of your turn, Crickstump? Okay, that brings us to Denra. Denra, you are up.
Yeah, so definitely taking a cue from Crickstump, gonna go full bull and kind of almost go full hands and knees, just go and go into a rage as the bear energy kind of radiates out. The bear energy, man, it's very good energy, but it's very angry energy, and I will charge the thing.
Okay.
And if I have advantage, because fairy fire, won't need to go reckless. That's great. That's a 23 to hit.
And you were hitting with what exactly?
My glaive.
Okay.
Yeah, the flavor thing was on my all fours. I pull that out as I charge.
Got it. Yes, 23 does hit.
My glaive. Oh, max damage. That's 12 or 10 plus 4 plus 2. 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Go to make a perception check at disadvantage for me.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
What do you have up your sleeve, Paul?
Yeah, I don't know. 7.
So annoying.
I think
Apparently, I don't notice it. Whatever it is.
You
Too angry.
slash at it.
Yeah. Oh, great.
I feel like physical damage is.
Yeah, nope, that's what it is. Well, she doesn't know. Cool. She's gonna keep going. That's her turn though.
All right. Next up, we have Luxana and Hassan, both rolled similarly. Is there one of you that would like to take the lead on this one?
No, I would not want to go.
Okay, Luxana, I think it's you
If
then.
I'm being a character here, I would not want to go.
I mean, that is fair.
All right, fine. You know what? She's gonna cast magic.
All right.
Where's that firebolt when you need it? I feel like we should burn this thing.
I know. That's what I
All
was.
the socks.
I can just pull out some random cards from this deck here.
Actually,
Here, don't do it.
that's what Paul.
Alex would. Roderick, not so sure.
Do I just
You just roll the damage. Magic missile always hits.
confuses the crap out of me. Like, it feels like I'm cheating. Okay. Ready?
This will be 3d4 plus 3.
Um, 8.
Okay, 8 points of damage. As you hit it, it makes like just strange noises. Like, it's weird that this thing makes noise at all, but it does seem to, and kind of muffled, weird noises.
For my action, is there anybody like nearish me that I could maybe scoot behind?
For your movement,
Yeah.
So
there's a giant robot.
go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Okay. I'm 16.
Okay. I mean, there are, your party members are not too far away. Roderick's right there. Zayla's right there.
She'll probably kind of creep behind Zayla.
Okay.
You guys know I'm human height, right? Also, I just realized you're the same class. Okay, sorry.
But you're made
You're made of
metal.
metal, so you're like a shield, kind of.
Sure.
And
all right.
Denra just rushed forward, so we can't hide behind her.
It's true.
Although I have a reach of 10 feet, so I didn't actually move that far. So
That
if
is,
that helps.
That is Luxana's turn. Hey, San, you are up.
Okay. You're not suited for the situation. Okay.
Fine.
I attempt to cast suggestion to this sock construct.
Okay.
Let me just take a quick gander.
You have to make a charisma save, I think. Wisdom save. Wisdom save.
I think it also has to be intelligent enough to actually be suggestible.
That could be.
Okay. So you focus in and extend your consciousness to try to charm this sock construct, and
Why are you gonna say but?
you just
Oh.
get nothing back.
Does that mean I still don't get to do anything? Was that like an
That
attempt?
was your action, and it does use a spell slot.
I object.
Your objection is noted, Council.
Okay, then I will give Roderick Bardic Inspiration for my bonus.
Okay, what does that look like in this moment?
I just slap him on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, I feel like this isn't gonna be a very easy fight, but like, good luck."
Oh, very encouraging. That's great.
Oh, inspired.
Yeah, Roderick,
Take it sweetly as I smack him, but
yeah.
it's me, so obviously it's helpful,
All right, Roderick, you pick up your D6 Bardic Inspiration,
Oh, get him!
Go get him!
and
Hey, right here.
with that, it is the sock construct's turn.
Okay, let's see what it's got up.
Yeah, so it's got Denra right in front, and it's gonna go ahead and use its ability here. So it's attempting to, it reaches down and out and attempts to grab Denra.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. So for its turn, it grabs Denra by the shoulders, and you see its torso, like, all these socks separate, and it just stuffs Denra inside. The socks just...
Oh my god, is this so comfy?
Real warm in here, guys.
It is very warm.
Just leave me here.
Denra, you are currently grappled and restrained. You can breathe, but you can't really do much in terms of moving around. You or someone else can use an action to make a strength check to attempt to remove you. So that is its whole turn.
Hasan absolutely screams at that.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, the biggest party member just got swallowed.
Yeah, you just watched big old Denver get engulfed in the middle of this sock construct.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And Zayla, you are up.
Okay.
Strength check, right? You're the one to do that, right? The wizard.
Yeah, the wizard robot is the one to.
Yeah, you're gonna pull me out, right?
Also, guys, I realized this the other day. The number 7's in my name. How have we not made a 7 of 9 joke yet?
7 of 9. Oh yeah. God damn.
Dayla of Nineva.
That's on me. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Okay. Make up for it by killing this thing.
Sure. Okay. I would like to cast Jim's magic missile
Oh, I forgot about this.
at first level.
Sorry, what?
And if I can
I love Acquisitions Incorporated.
aim it vaguely at the construct's head area so that I don't hit Denra, that would be groovy.
Okay, let me take a quick look here. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and make your ranged spell attack for that.
Yes.
All right.
Come on, baby. No, that's a 6.
Yeah, 6 will not hit. So it just kind of it goes just a little bit wide around it. Hits one of the walls.
Yeah. Okay.
And your second ranged spell attack?
I don't have a second.
For Jim's magic missile, you make a ranged spell attack for each missile.
It's just like regular magic missile, but you make attack rolls.
Yeah.
I think it's like hits harder. So
Yeah, so it's for each one. So you roll that 3 times.
Oh. Hi guys. I've never played a wizard.
Is it aren't
It's a
these at
weird
advantage
spell.
because of fairy fire?
Yes, yes, it would.
Oh.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll that again.
Even better.
What?
Much better. It's a 9.
9 does not hit.
Okay. You guys, I need to let you know.
We
I brought
reversed.
3 d20s with me. I rolled all of them last night during a session, and they were all rolling horribly. And I don't have any other dice with me. So I'm concerned.
You know,
All right.
it's only a problem if you believe in luck.
wow. Nah, we got this.
The most whimsical TPK. All right, so go ahead and roll advantage for your second ranged spell attack.
Oh, there we go. Oh, natural 20!
That will
There
hit.
it is.
Go ahead and roll the third one. We'll see if we've got more damage to do. Roll the third one at advantage.
Okay, at advantage, the third one was a 15.
15 does hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your. For Jim's magic missile, it's got a thing for crit. For that, you do 5d4.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, cursor, where'd you go? Okay. So for the non-crit, because that's only 2d4.
Okay.
That's a total of 5.
All right.
And for the crit, it's 14 damage.
Okay. All right. So 2 missiles hit this thing. One of them hits it where you would approximate the face to be. Everyone go ahead and roll a perception check. Besides Denra.
Yeah.
my dice to know what Roderick's thinking.
Okay. Who's got a 13 or above? Okay. Creven and Crickstump, you hear as the magic missiles hit, kind of a grunt of pain from inside the construct, as Denra takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Reduced? Or you already reduced?
Reduced.
So 3.
Yeah.
Or 4, sorry.
I mean, it does soften the blow, I guess.
Yeah, because it's doing bludgeoning instead of force damage.
All right. Zayla, anything else for your turn? Anything for a bonus action?
No, but for flavor text, we'll say that my magic missiles sound like a stormtrooper blaster.
Great. I like it.
But they hit.
But they hit. That is true. All right. Roderick, you are up.
All right, so Roderick was just kind of not paying attention to anything going on. He looked over at Hasan when Hasan gave those stirring words, and looked up and saw Denra get engulfed and just runs at the thing and screaming, just this primal scream, and is going to try and get Denra out.
Okay.
So Roderick has disarming strike. Would that count as trying to get Denra out, or does it need to be like a rip Denra out?
No, you basically have to like reach inside this thing and pull Denra out.
Okay, so that's what Roderick's gonna try to do.
So go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay, and do I have any sort of advantage because of the fairy fire, or does the bardic inspiration? Do I add that?
You can apply your bardic inspiration here if you wish.
Okay, I think I will. And you said athletics?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I got a 6 on the d6. So 19 total.
Yeah. You reach in and the big pull just rip Denra out of its grasp. And both of you kind of tumble backwards.
I like almost attack him. Turn on the thing.
And then Roderick would like to use his action surge to take an additional action.
Okay.
And it would disarming strike do anything?
It's not armed with anything.
Would it like tear off some socks?
I think you have enough experience to say probably not.
Okay. All right, then he'll just slash at it with his rapier.
Okay.
And do I have advantage on this roll?
You do.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Got a natural 20.
All right.
Take that, sock monster.
That's
Roderick
awesome.
Pissed.
That's a damn good turn.
Roderick's ready
Yeah.
to fuck some socks. What?
So with a crit, I just double the roll.
Yeah, roll it and double it.
The regular modifiers.
Correct.
Oh, nice. 20 damage.
Okay.
And it is piercing damage.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check, Roderick.
Okay. Oh, that's higher than I thought. 17.
Okay. You slash through this thing. You've cut a lot of things in your life. You get the impression that this is not doing as much as you would like it to.
Gotcha. At the end of his turn, he's just gonna scream, just, "Come get me! Come get me!"
Okay, you do that.
That's it.
You do that. Creven.
Mm-hmm. So many things you could do.
I'm glad someone feels like that, Nico. That there's so much you can do. Because some of us don't feel like that.
I don't know. I got magic over here. I got some like personal weapons that I could like. It's up in the air, really.
Yeah, all right. So Creven will adjust his goggles and he'll be like, "Alrighty, well here we go," and he'll take his musket and he'll fire it into the air, and it'll shoot up into the air, and coming out of it will hit the ground like a long cylindrical capsule that will hit the ground, and then it tips over and unfolds, and basically what looks like a small cannon that's about this big will pull out these 4 legs and lift itself up, and it'll make a little cackling sound that sounds like Creven as it goes like and then it will fire as a bonus action. That was the action. As a bonus action, it will fire a force blast at the.
Okay. I love art.
Is this
God.
Gupta
Force
again?
ballista. No, Gupta was the turnip one.
Okay.
Around.
Got it.
Yeah. Come on, Paul.
Yeah, jeez.
Jeez. What an asshole.
So yeah, no, this is the for game terms. This is the force ballista. So,
Got it.
so it fires with a ranged spell attack, which is an advantage because of fairy fire. That is a. That's a good question. Ranged spell attack.
That is really good. West.
Interesting. Oh, here we go. There it is. Okay. Oh, that's that one.
By the way, apparently everyone needs to get on like the backward hat frame right now. There's 3 of us going with it.
I guess so.
That
Weird.
makes
I don't
more of
know.
us not on the train, so I'm gonna.
Nicole and I still have the same hairstyle, so we're good.
Guessing if it's just a ranged spell attack, I guess it uses my thing for that.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, it's mine. Okay, so yeah, that's a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Cool. Not bad. That is 14 force damage.
Okay.
And it is pushed 5 feet back.
All right. So you, this force cannon hits the sock construct, which staggers back a couple of steps. It definitely seems to do something.
Cool. And then it will scuttle its way over and like settle down next to Haesung.
Perfect. Sounds creepy. All right. That gets us to the bottom of the initiative order. So what's going to happen?
Oh, good.
Oh, other
Oh,
layer
good.
actions.
Good. This is great.
I mean, I could just not, but I'm going
But
to.
No, you can't just
Yeah, you're
not,
not
Paul.
just not going to. Go ahead, do it.
Out of these smaller piles
Yes.
around, little like strange creatures start picking themselves up, like little ones, like corgi sized.
Stop, cutie.
All the descriptors.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
True. I mean, it works.
they got big butts.
They are 2-legged, and they're very difficult to describe because they don't look like anything, but they definitely have a shape to them. They're just very they're hard to look at because it's just like, this is unnatural. This is not right. And 4 of them come up, so I'm gonna roll to see where they go on the initiative order.
Also, Paul, you said that the fairy fire hit those piles. Is that
They are fairy fired.
That's good.
Nice call on that one, Zach. Fuck yeah.
Well, I remember hearing him say, "Yeah, it hits it. It hits."
Yeah. Well, I meant on just the fire in general, because it's fucking awesome.
Oh, well,
Hell yeah, keeping that down.
Yeah, that is certainly why I did that. Let's see where the other 2 end up. Okie doke. Boy, they rolled, for whatever reason, these little socklings. That's where I'm rolling the big numbers. Okay.
Good. Get them out of the way now.
Are they sock dog butts, but just with the dog butt part?
Yeah, basically.
Dog butts.
Okay, so one of these socklings is going to leap at Roderick.
Excellent. Do it.
Yeah.
That is a 20 to hit.
I mean, that'll hit.
Yeah. For 3 points of piercing damage, and and it just like gloms onto you.
So would that be
to you?
would that be considered a melee attack?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to parry it.
Okay.
So it says I get to use a reaction and expend one of my superiority die, and I get to reduce the damage by that much. And I think if I reduce it to 0, it just becomes a miss.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I'm reducing it by 10.
Oh yeah. So you take a step back as it like leaps at you, and you bat it out of the way, and it does not attach. It does no damage.
Awesome. I do only get one reaction per round, though.
Correct. So you're not going to get another one until it comes back to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Another one is going to try to glom onto Denra, but that is only a 6 to hit. So it just kind of leaps at you. Can't get any purchase.
Since I have Polearm Master, can I reaction hit it with the butt of my blade
Sure.
when it comes within range of me?
It is definitely within range.
And it's very fire, so that is that's a.
This is your reaction, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 23.
Yeah, it will hit.
So that goes for fucking max damage again. Jesus. 16 points of damage.
Yeah, you just slice it right in half. It just falls apart into socks again.
Come near me, fucker.
All right,
Reaction, yeah.
Crickstump,
Yeah.
To you, bud.
you are up.
Fantastic. Okay. The only thing I don't know is I know that fairy fire is concentration based.
It is.
Correct.
Yep. So if you do another concentration-based spell, Fairy Fire will go away.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just have to double check and make sure. I don't think that's concentration. I don't believe, but I have to double check this is. So first thing I will do is I'm going to Yep. I'm going to cast Ice Knife.
Oof.
Doing Ice Knife.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So I believe, let me pull up here.
That'll probably hit us too.
Great.
Yeah, almost surely.
Double
Okay,
that
so
damage, it's
you
worth
need
it.
to make a ranged spell attack.
So, and add advantage.
Yoy.
That is a 17.
17 will hit.
Nice.
So at second level,
At second level, that's going to be
is it on the dex that I add on second level? I believe?
so you make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, it takes 1d10 piercing damage, so it'll do that. At second level, the cold damage will increase by 1d6. So it hits, so go ahead and roll the 1d10 piercing damage.
Is 6 piercing damage,
Nice.
and
Shows nothing.
Well, magical piercing.
Okay.
magic.
Yeah, so it'll get rounded.
All right.
And then
Magic.
well, actually, it has to make a dex.
Yes, so
We
at
all
that
do.
point, the ice knife cuts in and then poof, explodes. So that's going to be Denra, Roderick, Sock Construct, and one of the Socklings.
Nice. So at advantage because of danger sense,
Socklings.
right?
Sure.
Cool.
The Sockling fails for sure.
15.
What is the DC?
Yeah,
I have.
probably 15.
Sorry, I'm pulling up like different things.
It's all good.
What?
13. Okay, so I passed.
13. Okay.
I got a 14, so I passed as well.
All right. So you two pass. The Sock Construct and the Sockling both fail.
Nice. Well done.
So they will take 3d6 cold damage.
Hell yeah.
We haven't mentioned this, but back when we first started this campaign without recording, I bought a quarterstaff off of Paul that actually on spell hits I get to add d4 of necrotic damage.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I don't do spell damage a lot, so
That's true.
No, usually you're just like a crocodile.
Yeah.
usually.
A mushroom-covered crocodile. It's great.
Right. So that is 12 and 3 necrotic.
Okay,
Nice.
nice.
Now,
So,
for saving
take
against
half?
that, yeah, do we take half damage?
Let me double check here.
I'll take quarter of that.
I'm assuming we do.
No,
but-
it is.
Oh, it's all or nothing?
Yeah, it's all or nothing on that one.
Oh, nice.
High five, Roger.
Yeah, so the two of you kind of hit the deck as these shards of ice explode all
Little warning
around.
next time. Whoosh.
Yeah. I like to think Roderick just like slipped on a sock or something.
Just out of the way.
Accidental.
Yeah, just like, whoop!
Just sadly dodges.
Failing for. Oh no.
No, he's angry now.
Oh yeah.
It's an angry dodge. It's a
Okay. So you're that was kind of like Lil Mac in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I don't know how angry
Yeah.
that was, but you know, you did a thing. You did a thing. Real
Yeah.
proud of you, bud.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, Quickstamp. Anything else for your turn?
I don't believe so, because I don't really have any other bonus actions. That would be a no.
Okay. Just so that we're aware, apparently we're having some audio issues. Doing my best to fix that on the fly because I don't even know exactly what's wrong. But
I hope it's not my where I am. 'Cause
no, I
actually
think
lost
it's a connection
Okay.
between us and YouTube because apparently it's all the audio and not just mine and not just yours. So I will continue working as we go. But Denra, you are up.
Okay, so how tall is this thing you said?
It's about 15, 16 feet tall.
And about how tall is the chamber?
It's
Now, can we tell?
like at least 30-foot ceilings.
Okay, cool. So you can't okay. I kind of want to get on this thing's back. Yeah. Yeah. Can I crawl on this thing's back?
Do it.
That's something you can definitely
Do
try.
it.
Yeah, I'll keeping within its range. Hopefully, if I leave some of the sockling ranges, they can take opportunity attacks and to get behind it, so I can climb up its back.
Okay.
I'll make whatever check you want me to make.
So
to
the
get
one
up.
the one sockling died.
Yeah, I killed him.
So you can just get around it without leaving its melee.
Sure. I figure it's got pretty long range, so.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll get around it and crawl up its back. I don't know what kind of check you want for them. I'm assuming athletics.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
At advantage because I'm raging. Fucking nat 20. Fuck.
All
yes.
right, there you go.
nice.
All right. Thank you, advantage. God damn. So I'm assuming that's my action to get up there.
Yes, that is
Yes.
your action. To,
Then I can bonus action attack, but let me just double check to make sure it would be worth it.
How stinky are the socks that Denver's claiming?
Oh, they're gold.
I mean, they've been airing out a while. You know.
Well, they're in
Right.
a pile though.
Okay.
So like maybe the ones on the surface were airing out, but the ones
Like-
in the middle.
Ones when you're inside the sock construct doesn't smell great.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna be on its back. I've got an idea, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. I'm just gonna be up there, like with my. I'll like stab the pole arm in, and it doesn't do damage, just to try and steady myself, so I'm not falling off. I don't know. Just flavor.
Okay. Sounds good. You are up there. You've got a good perch. We'll see how that goes.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
With that, two more socklings are up, and I think they're one's going to run forward and try to latch on to Crick Stump.
Can I Halo Force it?
As it approaches.
As a reaction?
Sure. Have you already done your...
It was Roger and I.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if you've done your wild shape.
Oh.
No, but I can still do a Halo of Spores. It's just less damage.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely use your reaction. As it runs forwards, it lunges at you as you use your Halo of Spores on it. It did only roll an 11 to hit.
Nice. But it's only going to take 1 point of necrotic damage.
Yeah, well.
Okay. All right. It's still up. It's very surprisingly. But it does not attach. So just kind of you two kind of flail at one another. Neither of you do a whole lot, but it's ongoing. Another one is going to run forward and latch on to Zayla, or attempt to. Zayla, that is a 12 to hit.
12 is my AC.
Okay. So it does latch on. You will take 3 points of piercing damage, and it is attached to you.
That static cling, man. It's tough.
I'm made of metal, so this is
Yeah.
gonna suck.
You need to get a bounce sheet and just rub that shit all over.
Okay.
Spray.
Yeah, spray. Yeah.
Used that in high school.
All right. Socklings are done. Luxana, you are up.
Well, I think we all know what I'm gonna do.
Consistent damage, hell yeah.
Roll it. Roll it.
Roll it.
Roll it.
But who are you hitting now?
He's gonna like back up. Oh. Okay, hold on.
Diversify your portfolio a bit, go a little bit.
God, I have 3 missiles.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, why can't I do math? 10 damage. She's gonna hit the big guy.
Okay. Hit that big guy.
I don't know. Yeah. She's also gonna like kind of back away from the field. I'm sorry.
Understandable.
I'm sorry. She's not necessarily sorry. And yeah, just continue to. Not
Staying out of the way.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So you are doing magic missile against the construct? Okay, go ahead and roll your damage for it.
I already did 10 points.
10 points. Okay, thank you.
Hell yeah.
All right, that's 10 points. And Hassan, you are up.
Could I use... I'm really going out on a limb here. Could I use my Sage Researcher feature to maybe try to recall what this thing kind of is and why it's not taking damage and like figure something out with my big brain, please?
Did you study stock constructs in school?
I mean, I can't. Excuse me, sir, please. I haven't run into a sock construct, but a construct in general, a non-living thing.
Yeah, I'll say, I'll let you use your bonus action to make a history check.
Okay. Okay, I live in a library. I may have read a book about this. Thank you.
Couple. Maybe a manual to make one,
Like, maybe you read the label on your socks, and that gave you some insight.
You have labels on your socks?
Yeah.
No.
He's outed himself. He's like,
That's a 22.
Okay.
oh, nice.
22.
So you do have some information about
Hot
constructed things.
Or the exact gene.
Houses. Yeah.
You know, these kinds of constructs can be made of, honestly, pretty much any kind of material. Flesh, stone, steel, pretty much across the board. Non-magical physical damage. They may not necessarily be like totally immune to it, but they're going to be pretty resistant to it.
But magical damage.
Magical damage seems to do pretty well. What you can say about these things is that they are really tough.
Okay.
They are made to take a bunch of abuse and still go on trucking.
Like that.
Okay. That is my bonus action. Now, do I know whether Roderick's cards are accessible in a pocket, perhaps?
Honestly,
I dare you.
My goal is to run up to him, reach my hand into his pocket, pull out a card, and throw it at the construct. That is what I want to do.
Okay.
Please let me do that.
That's really a nice whimsical way to kill the party. That's great.
Stop!
You know, Roderick, is this something that you would resist?
No, Roderick is super mad and focused on the constructs right now, so I don't think he would really even notice.
Okay.
Like, if you want us to do a check, like, I would be at disadvantage.
Honestly, if it's, I want to give you, control over your own body. But if it's not something that you care to resist, then I'm just gonna say, hey, Son, you can go ahead and do it.
Yeah, he doesn't resist that.
All right. Hey, Son, you run up and reach into his pockets. Go to make an investigation check real quick, just to see how this goes.
Just see if you notice anything while your hand's in my pocket.
That's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Hey, Son, why don't you describe how reaching into his pocket goes?
oh,
Well, I don't want to decide for you what the ideal looks like in this moment. And if it's just reaching in and perfectly taking out one card, that's totally fine. I just, you know.
Are you asking if I maybe cop a feel of some kind?
I mean, there's 6. You got 6
Probably,
seconds.
maybe.
So, like,
and it's kind of like, oops, sorry, but
Like an accidental boob grab, like it's my penis. Is
Yeah,
that-
like I'm not dictating anything.
Butt on the side, just straight for the penis. Jesus.
I got what I came for.
You got what you came for. Okay.
I got what I came.
Both things.
By the way,
I think Roderick should get some more bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration. It's right there.
It was right there.
You can't pass up a perfect opportunity.
You really can't. As long as everybody consents.
at least Crickstump loses concentration because he sees.
The fairy fire.
Sounds like I do not consent to this.
So Hasan, you reach in, you get what you are looking for, and you end up with a card in hand.
Perfect. Yeah, I want to throw it at the thing though.
Okay.
I don't want whatever to happen.
Sure.
Like Gambit style.
Yeah.
You've already said that Roderick is Gambit, right?
What kind of check is it gonna be?
It's just gonna be have you roll a D100. So roll D10 and the percentage.
Oh, sorry, the roll part. Sorry, the throw part.
The throw part, it's kind of right there, so it's really not too much effort to just kind of, because Roderick's in melee with it, so you're quite close.
Yeah.
We try to throw a card, but it kind of like loops back.
We're gonna pretend that doesn't happen in this situation.
Also, did you see Denver on its back?
You know, it's happening now.
Right.
What did you roll for that 100?
39.
39.
Not too bad it wasn't 69, because I feel like
If
that
it had
was
been 69, it would have
Hey.
really good, but
driven home
Okay.
this whimsical romantic angle we're trying to shoehorn into this adventure.
you have to take whatever moment you can get, you know, so. Yeah.
This was just a moment in your pants.
Our moment.
Oh no, it was a moment in the woods, right?
Okay. Hey, son, go ahead and make a perception check. Like you're really looking for, and you know what? I'll even give it to you an advantage because you are really staring to see like what happens to this.
Okay. I'm scared. This is why I will never play a wild magic sorcerer. This is so stressful. I absolutely. At 20.
Seriously?
Okay.
Seriously, again.
Oh,
I was feeling my own bardic inspiration so much.
you were.
It's like,
And your hand in my pocket, and you all of a sudden.
Inspired.
Yeah.
So Hassan, it's very difficult to read body language and read expression on a thing that doesn't have a face. But you toss the card, and as it hits, you see that that the construct like straightens up a little bit, like it feels a little better.
Did I just freaking heal it? No! No!
You conclude that you gave it a little pep of healing.
I mean, you are the healer, so like, good job.
There you go. It's all inspirational. You know,
is
you're
not helping.
inspired. You
This is
gave
not
it some
helping.
inspiration. It's great.
Hasan already has a complex about feeling useless in every situation ever, and this is making it much worse. All the things.
It's like when you're helpful and then you're useless and then you're half useless. Like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, even less.
It's like when you score a
It's-
goal, and everybody on your team is like, "That was the wrong one."
Yeah.
That was our goal.
All right. So Hasan, that is your turn. We now come to the sock construct.
It's feeling great.
You feel great.
Good. I'm gonna have it roll a perception check to see what it.
Maybe he'll be my friend now. I'm helping him. Maybe
I think it's just gonna hit what's in front of it. So it's gonna take one big swing at Roderick and one big swing at Hasan.
Kidding.
So Roderick, one big fist comes swinging down, and that is a 14 to hit.
Oh, it misses. My AC is 15.
Okay, you manage to duck out of the way. Hasan, the other fist comes crashing down. That is a 23 to hit.
yeah.
I wonder if it hits.
Yeah, I wonder. I probably have. No, I don't. Pretty close.
He's rolling a lot.
Yeah.
That is 13 bludgeoning damage.
A scratch.
You know who said that? Mercutio, before he died.
There is that. Okay, that is its turn. Zayla, you are up.
Okay. Probably get this little guy off me.
So to remove the sockling is an action.
Okay.
Doesn't require any check or anything. It's just it takes your action to remove it.
No, yeah. I'm debating how much damage it's gonna do staying attached, and I'm debating how much debating Zayla would do about it. Let's see, what do I have? Yeah. Does it have to be a strength check to remove the sockling?
Nope, it's just you just use an action.
Okay.
No check required.
Can I use the cantrip Thunderclap, which has a 5-foot range?
I mean, you can. Honestly, you can just tell me I'm removing it.
Okay, I'm removing the sockling.
It is removed. You
Cool.
peel it off of you and toss it away, and it lands a couple feet away. Unharmed, but removed.
Okay.
You?
I don't, because these are all wizard, I'm having a hard time telling which ones I could do as a bonus.
Yeah, do you have any bonus actions?
I don't think I do.
Probably not. Bonus action spells are pretty rare.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 2-weapon fighting. No, I think that's it for me. I'm not even going to move anywhere. Yeah.
All right.
So exciting.
Roderick, you are up.
So Roderick knows that his strike against the construct wasn't very effective, right? We established that.
Yeah, you cut through some material, but it's not doing as much as it would against flesh.
Okay. So Roderick, can I attack the sockling that just was thrown off of Zayla? Am I within range to do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I didn't know. Yeah, just where we were and everything.
You can reach enough.
Okay. And is that how many stocklings are there? Are there 2 left?
Right now there are 2 left.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll try and take out this one that she just threw off of her.
Okay. The half
Is it-
corgi thing
is it-
kind of turns to face you.
Is it still glowing? Do I still have advantage? Or no?
Yes, you do have advantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Punch it.
21.
21 will hit.
Punch it.
12 piercing damage.
Yeah, you just slice it right in half.
Awesome. And then can I use a bonus action to try and distract or get the? I want to draw threat. I want to be the tank. Can I do that as a bonus action, or is that more of a full action?
I mean, what do you want to do?
I just want to I know it doesn't even have like a face, so I just want to yell at it and try and get its attention. You know, imagine Jurassic Park, and I'm Ian Malcolm, and I have the flare, and I'm like, hey, here.
Sure. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Okay.
There
yeah, dude.
really is a Battle Master feat, though. That is that.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm not a.
You're not a Battle Master?
Oh no, I am a battle master. I just didn't take that as one of
Yeah.
my maneuvers.
Maneuver.
It's more of a maneuver. Yeah. So that was a 7.
Okay. You make a bunch of noise.
And I think it's great.
Yeah. You feel good about it. You feel good about the work you're doing.
I compared myself to Ian Malcolm, and I feel like I shouldn't have done that.
You know, you set the bar pretty high. All right, Creven.
So is it this thing's big enough? Is it possible to target in a line that would not hit one of my party members?
You could maneuver around. I mean, it depends, how wide your action is, I suppose. Denra is on its back.
Right. I mean, once it's a line that's 5 feet wide and ends where when it hits the thing. It's just about it would hit everything in between me and the thing. If
You could strafe around like you're in Quake and find a
Nice.
open spot.
Okay, cool. All right, so he'll flip open his little bandolier and he pulls out a bullet that is similar to Crick Stump, neon green. And he'll crack open his musket, load it in, cock it, and then take aim and fire at it. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
Like Quick Stump, like it was literally the
Like
shape.
it looked like Crick
Yeah.
Stump.
Oh no,
Quick Stump shape.
neon green like our.
It's like an animal, like like an animal cracker, like it's kind of vaguely a lion. This is vaguely a crookstem. It did roll a nat 20 for that dex save.
Wow. Cool. Lame.
So tell me what
You got a
the
lame
effect
port
is
roll
that
to
it's
swap
diving.
that out. That was Tasha's caustic brew. So when he fired it, he launched a line of green acid that launched out of his musket, and I'm guessing whiffed past this great creature and splashed on the back wall.
So what's crazy is that it jumped, which is not a thing that you would expect of that. And as it jumps, Denra, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
So this is going to be a strength versus strength check as it makes this big jump.
Nat 20.
Okay, so
Yeah,
nice,
advantage.
nice. So you manage to hold on as it leaps into the air several feet and comes crashing down again. A very confusing situation for all. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn, Creven?
So that's that, and then this is Clyde. So Clyde, the little turret, will scuttle his way, will shimmy he'll do that lovely disconcerting side shuffle as he's clickety clacketing his way to the side, and then he will fire again on the stock struck.
It's not nightmarish at all. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. He's adorable.
It's whimsical.
Whimsical.
He's a complete sweetheart.
Whimsy.
Wow.
Does it fire like
well,
spiders, like whimsical spiders?
That is only a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit. It fires at spiders, and the spiders just kind of fly all over the place.
And now there's spiders all over the
Yeah.
socks. It's great.
And there might be spiders on your socks at home. Make sure to check.
I'm like, working finding bugs or something in your laundry while you're doing it.
All right.
That is Creven's useless turn. Cool.
Okay, that is the bottom of the initiative order. I'm going to make a roll. One more sockling, pulls itself up out of the pile and is going to join the fray. But we are going to take a quick break, and I'm going to attempt to make the audio better. And I don't know if I can because it's probably a connection issue, but we're going to give it a shot. So we will see you on the other side of the break.
Yay.
Woo!
Welcome back. We are here. I've done everything I can to assess audio issues and determined that there's not much I can do. But hopefully, it gets better on its own. That's the kind of proactive attitude we like around here, is to ignore a problem until it fixes itself.
Yeah.
But we are back. Our party is fighting a giant sock construct as well as tiny corgi-sized socklings, another one of which just entered the fray. This is a very serious show. And Crickstump, you are up. Fight some socks.
A new challenge or yes, I will fight some sock. I'm gonna do exactly what I did last turn. Because it does not take concentration away. So I'm gonna throw a big knife at this thing.
You do that.
Remember that we got like really lucky last time and
You know,
saved.
I'm sure it'll happen
That's
again.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you'll save.
So go ahead and make your ranged spell attack as this ice careens across the battlefield.
Well, now Hason's up with us.
Ooh, I'm gonna use a lucky point.
All right.
Because I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Whew.
It's a good advantage roll right there. Good stuff.
So, that is, oh my god. That's a nat 20.
Hey!
I was
Cool.
like, which way did it go?
Great.
Either good or bad.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw 2 numbers and I'm like, cool. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you definitely hit, and it's going to take double the damage on this D10.
Oh, but so are we.
But no, then the cold damage is separate from that.
Oh, is that separate? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good.
So go ahead and roll the piercing damage for that.
Ooh, that's nice. So, that's 14 piercing damage.
Okay. Nice big hit. Cuts deep into the socks.
Berries in the socks.
And then it explodes. So, sock construct, the new sockling, Roderick, and Hason need you all to make
Denra.
Denra, it's
Denra, okay.
it can't. Realistically, it can't like wrap around. So
I thought it was just like every direction, but I'm fine with it.
I mean, you're straight up behind the
that's
exploding
true.
thing.
Like
So
the body's in the way.
yeah,
Gotcha.
no, there's no save for you.
I'm okay with no damage.
Yeah, so Roderick and Hason, I will roll for the sock construct to start. That is a 14. What's our...
13.
13's the DC.
Okay, so the sock construct makes it. The sockling does not. So, did you roll that at first level or second?
That one was just at first.
Okay, so that's 2d6 cold damage. Hason, what'd you roll for that dex save?
Oh, just a 6.
Great. So you can take that cold damage. Roderick, what'd you roll?
11.
Okay.
All right.
Roderick
good.
and Hason in it together,
I was distracted. There was a hand in my pants.
taking this cold damage together.
You guys are real lucky, though.
Why? What is
Did
it?
you roll really badly?
My 2d6s were a 2 and a 1.
So 3 points of damage for Roderick, Hason, and Sockling.
It was like a stiff breeze just like, oh, that's cool.
Ooh, I got goosebumps.
Okay. Anything else for your turn, Crickstump? Okay, Denra, you are up, and you are currently perched on the back of the sock construct.
Okay, so it on its back are its arms like pretty low to the ground? Does it have wide shoulders?
I mean, it's not like
Get it.
enormous, but it's got like decent shoulders.
I want to try and cut or rip an arm off somehow.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to do. I
What
don't
are
know
you
how-
What are you using to try to do that?
I'm thinking. I mean,
The glaive.
the glaive. To glaive would be good, but to bluff is no. Yeah, I'll try and just stab into it with the glaive and try and cut off. I mean, obviously it'll be like the next couple turns, but just
Okay.
trying to cut into the arm.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. It is still fairy fire.
Cool. Good. Because that first roll's a 2. So good. That is a.
Your thoughts.
That's a 17. Yeah.
17 does hit.
Nice. Okay. Okay. So 7 plus 4 plus 2. So that's God. Sorry. 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Assuming that's okay. Again, yeah, I kind of want to wedge it in there, and then my next few turns, I'll try and like maybe just, athletics check to like rip it off or just keep attacking, however it takes. That's it.
Okay. You set yourself up for that. Okay. It is a Sockling's turn, and it is going to go ahead and try to attack Crickstump again. This is the one where they dueled for a second, somewhat ineffectively.
Halo!
Well, it's still within range, so it hasn't moved into your range.
Oh, it's still within. How far away is it?
It's like a foot away.
Yeah, it's like right there.
It starts its turn in range.
Yes.
I can use the react.
Great.
Yeah. Sorry, I want to clarify that.
Well, only rolled a 5. So you might have Halo Spored its face away, whatever it used as a face.
So that's 3 damage to it.
Okay, that is still not enough to kill it.
Fine. I'm just like, do it.
Epic battle.
The two of you just kind of ineffectively waving at one another. It kind of looks like Crickstump is just getting lost at the laundromat, just kicking socks around.
John Travolta.
Okay, so that still happens. This other Sockling that got hit by the cold damage is going to go ahead and try to glom onto Hassan. And that is a 14 to hit Hassan. Okay. Let's take a quick look here. So many things to juggle. That you take 3 points of piercing damage as it like sticks on your leg, and it is attached. It's there. Okay, those are its turns. Luxana.
Okay. I know what I want to do. Okay, she's going to. Oh, she can stay where she is. She's gonna stay where she is, and she's going to cast Shatter. Like aimed at the creature, and it will require a Constitution saving throw, and I want to use one of my important rolls for that.
Okay.
That's a 2.
Yeah, I mean, it will go ahead and fail that. Let's see here.
And then it's everyone else within each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must also make a con.
So 10 feet around, that is going to be Denra, Hassan, Sockling, and Roderick. All need to make a Constitution save.
Nat 20. All right.
So Sockling, we got a 10. So I don't think the Sockling is long for this world. Hassan, what'd you roll for that con save?
17.
17.
Nice.
Okay. Roderick, what'd you roll?
I got a nat 1.
Okay.
Which does make it a 7, but
The hits just continue for Roderick today.
yeah.
You wanted to be the tank.
It's fine. I do want to be the tank. I can literally gain hit points on my own. So
Yeah.
please hit me.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and roll your 3d8.
That's a lot to roll.
Oh,
Maybe don't hit me that much.
We got a 6 and a 7, and then
Just what Alex wanted to hear.
19.
19 points. Okay, so Hasan and Denra. Denra, you rolled a nat 20, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hasan, you're gonna roll, or you're gonna take 9 points. Yes, you'll take 4.
Sweet.
Sockling just explodes.
Explodes.
So Hasan, you no longer have a Sockling on you.
Got it to shatter.
The Sock construct will take that full 19 points of damage, and that's a big hit for that. Roderick, you also take the full 19 points, and within that one, the shatter bursts both of your eardrums.
Oh shit! Sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, you can't. Oh.
Oh, you can't hear me.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so you are deafened.
Hey, my spell worked.
Awesome.
It's later than I thought.
Cool. Magic's great. Love magic.
Magic's wonderful.
Magic is
Magic is the best.
Alex,
Hey,
remember?
friendship is magic.
I remember at some point someone asked, like, why does Roderick hate magic? And I feel like I don't have to explain that.
Now
Yeah.
we know.
That was me.
Yeah.
Last time I tried to deafen you, it just worked later.
It just worked now. Yeah.
You got it now.
Yeah, so Hasan, you do notice, not like a lot of blood, but thin streams of blood down the sides of Roderick's face.
My turn.
And yes, Hasan, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Roderick.
Okay.
Even though I look like I'm about dead, but I'm going to cast it.
You know, you reach into someone's pants, and you kind of, you know, sometimes you owe them a little healing later on.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, so let me roll for that.
True.
I mean, you know what they say, right? That's what they say. Reach into someone's pants, sometimes you owe them some healing later.
Do they say that?
No, I was trying to make you feel better, Paul. I'm sorry.
So it says that it's 1d8 per level plus my well, it says 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Do I get to add that ability modifier for each roll, or is it just...
I believe it's at the end. I believe it's you just add the d8s.
Okay. Then that's 15 HP. Back
Okay.
to Rod.
Thank you.
So 15 HP, and the one of your ears does recover.
Oh, awesome.
So you no longer have the deafened condition. It's still, you know, it's got a mop kind of situation.
Yes.
That
Thank
left
you.
ear is not really working at the moment, but you can hear.
I would, as a bonus action, if I could love to run away from this because I don't want to get hurt.
Sure. You are within melee range of
That's
the
fine.
construct.
Worth the
Okay.
risk. Yeah.
So you turn around and take off. And let's. Yeah, it's going to go ahead and attempt a strike at you as you run away. That is a 25 to hit.
Okay. Can't win them all.
You can, though. That's a who would ever say that? What a stupid saying.
You know what they say.
It's going to be Hasan's final words to Roderick.
So many dice. You know what they say.
Stop! This is what happens. We manifested this because we were talking about it.
We did.
That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are
Okay.
you down?
I had 3 hit points left.
So you take a step, and you don't even see it coming as it just smashes down on top of you. You get like one step and then crumple into a heap on the ground.
Yeah.
All right. And it is the construct's turn. I'm gonna have it roll a perception check.
Roderick screamed when that happened.
Sure. Yeah, I think it's enough to say that it's focusing on what's in front of it. It is going to attempt to do its engulf ability.
Go for it.
But that's only a 10 to hit.
Is that a melee attack?
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna riposte.
Okay.
So I can use my reaction, expend a die, to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
All right.
Does this have advantage because it's glowing?
Yeah, it does.
Sweet.
All attacks.
Then that will be dirty 20.
That will hit.
And that's gonna do 15 damage.
Okay. As it tries to reach down, you just kind of step underneath it and stab upwards, trying to get purchase on it. You definitely stab it.
Yeah.
Stab and slice, and you do your thing.
Yeah. Good. Makes me feel better. I know it didn't do much damage in real life, but it makes Roderick feel a little better.
And that's what matters.
Thank you.
Another Sockling is going to it's going to run up and attempt to attach. It's going to also attempt to attach to Crickstump.
Fair. Easy target.
Duel grows.
That is a 17 to hit, Crickstump.
Well, let's see if it is. I'm gonna roll lucky to see if it actually hits me or not. Yeah, it's gonna use that one because that was an 11.
All right. So it lunges forward, and you think to yourself, "I don't want this to happen," and then it doesn't.
And it doesn't. Holy shit!
Doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. Works 60% of the time, every time. All right, so it dives at you and does not find purchase. Zayla, you are up. So you see that Hason has been struck down. You see that there are socks everywhere.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so we can assume that this construct can see and hear.
You don't see eyes or ears, so you're not entirely sure.
Okay. I was wondering if I could try hypnotic gaze, but it has to be able to see or hear me, and we haven't confirmed.
Yeah,
we can do that
I
yet.
think you could. I think, based on the information you currently have, that is not a spell that you would want to pick.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, since it did not successfully envelop Roderick, we'll do another Jim's Magic Missile.
Okay.
But this time we'll do it at second level.
All right.
Pump up the damage, maybe?
At second level, let me take a quick look here.
One more dart.
It won't. Yeah, it's one more dart. So go ahead and roll your 4 ranged spell attacks.
Wow, 4.
Is Fairy Fire still up?
It is.
Fabu. Cool, okay, that's a 12 for the first one.
12 does not hit.
Yeah. Oh my god. 13 for the second. Guys, this is a disaster. Natural 20 for the third.
Okay. 13 does hit, by the way.
Okay. And then a 17 for the fourth.
Okay, so that's 3 hits, including the nat 20.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the nat 1. You can roll them in any order you want, but just remember that you're rolling the 5d4 for the nat 20.
Okay.
that spell twice during this fight.
It's true.
Yeah. She did get to roll a lot.
It's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
So for the 2 that were regular, that's 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm now doing the crit.
That's all force damage.
There we go. 9.
9. All right.
Rolled mostly 1s, and then the last roll was a 4. Like, thank you.
Okay, so it looks like it's taken some damage at this point. Like it's fraying at the edges. Some socks are starting to fall off. Like it's still scary and imposing, but it's definitely taken some big hits.
Okay. I don't have a bonus, and I do not move.
Okay. You stay. Got it. Roderick, you are up.
Roderick is going to run over to Hasan.
Okay. It has already used its reaction, so it's not going to take a swipe at you as you run. But you run to Hasan's side.
Now, I'm fairly certain that Hasan has some potions. So Roderick is going to try and find a healing potion.
Both rummaging through at each other's things.
Okay.
And then,
Hasan, do
give
you
it to
have a
Hasan.
healing potion?
Have one.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah, I would say that go ahead and roll an investigation check. We'll see how quickly and easily you can find this potion.
13.
Okay. So it's your action and bonus action to find the potion and give it to Hasan.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
All right. Is that a common heal? Hasan? All right. So, Roderick, why don't you roll 2d4 plus 2 to see how many hit points Hasan gets back.
My gosh, I never rolled d4s.
They're terrible to roll.
I know, right?
They are the worst.
I got 5 for the d4s.
Was that plus 2 or?
No, that was for just the d4s.
Okay, so 7 points of healing altogether. Hasan, you turn and then just lights out. Like you don't even realize what's happened. And as your eyes reopen, you've got a little bit of blood seeping across your brow, and there is Roderick with a very worried look on his face, looking down at you.
And once I see that Hasan is awake, I'm just going to turn and yell at everybody else, just use your magic and kill it, for God's sake!
Can do!
Oh wait, did I get 7 points?
7.
Yeah.
All right.
I
you
whisper
just-
in
you-
my very broken, groggy voice, thank you.
And you do heal from 0, right? You don't heal from
Yes.
whatever. Negative? Okay.
Yep. All right.
Cool, that's it for me.
Creven.
Excellent. Off of Roderick, he'll be like, well, don't mind if I do. He'll flip open his bandolier again and pull out a different bullet. This one just looks like just mess. It's like rainbowy and all over the place. It's very hard to fully gauge what it is. And he'll crack up his musket, load it in, snap it shut, and fire it at this thing. It's Chaos Bolt. So.
Okay. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart recently, and I feel like you reaching into that bag just feels like the items just kind of like slot machining around. All right, go ahead and roll your attack for Chaos Bolt.
Okay. That is a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okie dokie. So, got 2d8. Oh, yes! Max damage. All right. Which means they're both the same thing, which means it is a d6 of thunder damage.
Okay.
Damage.
Okay. So altogether, that is 20 damage.
With 6 of it being thunder.
6 of it is thunder damage,
Okay.
and the rest of it is wait, what is that? How does that work again? It's determines the attack's damage type. So all of it's thunder damage.
All of it's thunder damage. Okay.
Yep.
As it hits, it doesn't really seem to impact. Like, you're kind of waiting for it to react, and with the thunder damage...
Oh, fuck.
Kind of doesn't. At all.
Well. Oh, wait, no. Hang on. So if I rolled the same number on both d8s, chaotic energy leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet of it. I make a new attack roll against the new target and make a new damage roll.
Yeah, so you can attack one of the Socklings.
Alright, so, so it doesn't do anything, but then the warbling energy launches out of it and hits one of these Socklings.
Okay.
Just goes right in.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 will hit. It just attacks Roderick. It can smell fear like a dog.
Okay, well, just in case it does it to them too, it's poison damage this
No, it
time.
just blows apart. Just at 1 hit point.
Yeah, it took 17 points of poison damage.
Jeez. Wow.
It blows apart, and then all the little bits
Nice.
blow apart.
Like one of those fireworks.
Yeah.
And then...
And then I already forgot what I called him.
Clyde, I think, was your...
Clyde.
Yes.
Clyde.
Clyde will scuttle his way over and step up on top of Hasan to protect it. To protect Hasan. And then he will fire at it from on top of
Okay.
Hasan.
Hasan, this horrible spider creature, crawls over to you. Crawls on top of you, in fact.
Well, I'm distracted. I probably don't even notice.
Oh no! I mean, it's pretty obtrusive. It's something out of a nightmare. It's a horrible sight to behold.
The turret natural 20'd on the sock strap.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it and double it.
While standing on Hasan?
While standing on Hasan.
Yeah, Hasan's also a terrible noise. Like, it's really loud, and just like these 5 seconds of your life, it's terrible.
That just sounds horrible. I don't.
Cool.
And it's cackling just like Creven, so it's just...
Probably giving me a headache a bit.
Okay.
Roderick just screams, "That's not what I meant!"
24 points of force damage.
Okay, that's a big hit.
Big hit.
It, in fact, takes away all the stuff you healed it with the thunder damage. So that's great.
Hey! Good. Good. And took some then, because it was 19 total, so. Got a natural gain in the end. And then, Creven will stay where he is.
Okay.
That'll be it.
All right. Yeah, you absolutely.
Alright, not complicated, but shatter is thunder damage.
It is.
Oh,
So
Oh,
that's good to know. Yeah.
so we're much further away from killing this thing than we thought. Cool.
Well, you know, it's all a relative scale. You know, don't stress about it.
All part of the process.
It's trust the process. It's the bottom of the initiative order. Let's see. We only have 1 Sockling on the board. Let's see if we pick up any more.
No.
We pick up 3 more.
It's okay. Roger can actually do something about the Sockling.
So that one does pretty well.
Wow.
That one does poorly. Does all right. Okay, so 3 more Socklings drag themselves up from the piles. It should be noted that the sock construct is still looking pretty rough. It's not doing great. It's still out there swinging, but not doing great.
Know if we hear any like mischievous cackling from Mr. Elfman. Just,
I mean, you
like,
can certainly look around on your turn.
cool. voice in the sky, just enjoying this.
But Crickstump, you are up. You do have one sockling right in front of you. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, I don't care about that stockline. After seeing
It takes emotional damage.
It was that easy. Just ignore it.
Oh, okay. I got no. After seeing
And they are little corgis, so
Mason,
collect.
like Crickstump didn't care anymore. He went over in between he wants to go in between the construct and Mason.
Okay. So the sockling will use its reaction to try to glom onto you as you go past it. Rolls a 13.
No.
Okay. So just kind of as you go by.
I don't love you anymore.
They just want attention.
It takes emotional damage and it watches the Notebook. It's got a portable DVD player with it.
I mean, that also would be here for some reason. For
Yeah.
sure, someone's lost one.
Yeah.
One here. So.
So you move between Hason and the construct.
Yeah, and then I am going to where to go? This is correct. Basically, because Hasan Roderick and everyone else has essentially moved away from the construct, correct?
Yes.
Denra's on top of it still.
Yeah,
yes.
Denra's still on top.
Yeah, Denra's right there in melee.
I'm gonna I'm gonna second level again, ice knife it from this vantage.
Do it.
Okay.
Ow.
So you are going to be making the save at this point. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, and you would be the only one besides one of these new socklings in the sock construct. Okay, so you cast your ice knife just like right there with it.
Dice down.
Down.
That is going to Crickstump, that spell attack is not going to be at advantage because you are too close to it.
Oh. Well, damn.
It would be a disadvantage.
It would be a disadvantage because you have Fairy Fire. It's just going to be a straight roll.
Okay. Well, then I will just. I seriously don't know where that second die is.
You're gonna find it later when you step on it.
Oh, better than stepping on a D4.
But that is a for casting spells. That is a 15.
15 will hit. So go ahead and roll your D10 of piercing.
D10 of piercing and D4 chronic. Ooh. So that's 8 piercing and 3 necrotic.
Okay. So it cuts in there and then explodes. So Crickstump, you, the sock construct, and one sockling are going to make that dexterity save. The construct rolled a 9, so that is a failure. The sockling rolled a 6. It's also a failure.
Okay, because I also failed. So.
Okay. So everybody's just going to stand and take the brunt of that damage. That's 3d6 cold damage.
But that is a 13 cold damage.
Okay. All right, the one sockling is just frozen solid, slowly tips over, shatters like a Sub-Zero fatality.
Nice.
I think you mean ice. Yeah, the sock construct definitely takes that damage. The chunks of it like freeze and fall off. It's losing socks left and right. Argyle everywhere.
And then he's just gonna stand there, like with his quarterstaff, like, not another step, motherfucker.
That's country folk for you shall not pass.
I think we all got that.
It.
All right. Denra, you are up.
Alright, so I got my glaive. Is it pretty lodged in there?
It's pretty well launched in there, sure.
Do you think it would just be continuing to like attack it and push it farther in to cut it off? Or
I
just,
think
like,
go
transmit
ahead
it?
and make an athletics check.
Okay. I have advantage because I'm raging. Rage and Cajun. I don't know where that came from. 6, so that's a 24.
Sure. Go ahead and roll the damage for your glaive for it.
Glaive? Not very much. Okay, the 8 points of slashing.
8 points. Okay. You feel like you're making some progress in there, and with some continued work, you feel like you'll
Yeah,
get
it's
somewhere.
got resistance, so I figured it would take a bit. So
Okay.
cool. Can I, since I can use my weapon for bonus actions to do a D4 of damage with the other end, technically, could I just do a little bit more as a bonus action of slashing with a D4? It's only a D4.
You can go and roll the d4, sure.
Oh, I mean, it's another attack roll, so I have to.
Oh, okay.
I might miss.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fairy fired, so. Oh, 2 13s, plus 6, so 19.
Okay.
So 4d. Of course, can somebody roll d4 for me? And I'll just add, because of course I don't have that one.
3.
3 plus 4 plus 2, so 9. Actually,
All right.
Wow, more damage than the other one.
Okie doke. So
I was trying to
you're
push
just
one in.
sawing away at it, trying to get some purchase in there.
That's my turn.
A Sockling has its turn, and it is going to also attempt to latch on to Crick Stump,
Poor Crick.
and that is a nat 20 for the Sockling.
Oh, it wanted the love.
Boy.
It wanted it. It wanted it real bad. That's a whopping 3 points of piercing damage as it gloms on.
While it does that, can I also use my reaction of Halo of Spores to it?
Yeah.
It's another 3 necrotic.
Okay, it takes that damage.
Oh, you guys shared 3 damage each.
All right, attached to Crick Stump. Luxana, you are up.
Hey, she's gonna cast Ray of Sickness. And I'm gonna use my last.
He found it.
Which is a 15, so 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Hi. So
Yeah.
ooh. Okay, that's 10 poison damage.
Solid.
Okay, and it makes a Constitution save.
Fail.
Actually, it can't be poisoned, so it doesn't need to take that. But it does take that damage.
It's a construct.
You're not sure how a thing made of socks can be poisoned or take poison damage, but you do it.
It's called putting bleach on the black socks. Yeah.
I like it. I like that.
Smart.
Anything else for your turn, Luxana?
Nope.
Okay. Hasan, you've got Roderick to one side, Crick Stump at your feet. You've got this weird spider turret thing hovering over you, and you are prone.
He feels like he's gonna cry. He feels so protected and loved right now, and it's a weird way because the robot thing on his head,
Yeah.
but he feels very loved. And he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Sure.
Yes, thank you.
Self-love. Okay. Yeah.
Self-love. Gotta have some self-love.
The thing we were missing.
That's 6 more points of
Okay.
healing.
You got 6 more hit points. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn? You want to stay where you are, laying down?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's kind of enjoying the being doted upon. And I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration again to Roderick since he's right there.
What does that look like at this point?
Sorry, Crix.
You didn't bring him back from the verge of death. You just stepped in there afterwards. You were too late to the party, Crick Stump.
Not like that's my last bardic inspiration. Calm down. I take Roderick's hand and say, saving me, even after I was really mean to you earlier today. I feel so bad, and I'm really grateful that you're here, and I believe in you. We can finish this thing off. We can do it.
And somehow he does that and the cure wounds all in 6 seconds. It's
Very quick.
It's like a Shakespearean, your character's dying 6 seconds. It lasts a long time.
like an opera 6 seconds where Romeo and Juliet die and then have a 12-minute duet.
Yep. While they're on the verge of death.
I think in the opera they're already dead.
Are they already dead and they still have the duet? Oh my gosh.
Like,
It's better. They're ghosts. That's great.
It's a ghost opera?
I mean, I don't know if it was supposed to be like that. I think it's just dumb. All right, Hasan, that is your turn. It is now the sock construct's turn. It is looking rough, but it's not really bothered by that because it doesn't have feelings. So it's going to go ahead and attempt to engulf Crookstump.
Here.
That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Crookstump, it just reaches down and grabs you, and as it does so, socks are starting to like fall off of it, and its torso opens up and it just stuffs you inside.
No!
Just wraps you all up.
Sock mummy.
So Crookstump, you are in there, and that is its turn. A sockling that
Yeah,
was...
so did the sockling go with him?
No, because it didn't actually... no, that one did, actually, yeah. So that one...
It glommed onto him.
Yeah. And they haven't done this because they haven't actually worked. As Crookstump moves through the air, it discharges
Static.
and Crookstump, you take 3 points of lightning damage.
It was building up that static electricity the whole time.
Oh my goodness!
Okay, now it is another Sockling's turn that was attacking Crookstump, but Crookstump is gone now. So it is going to turn and attack Roderick. Roderick, it's a 19 to hit.
All right, it does hit. I am going to parry. I'm going to parry it though.
Okay, so you're going to attempt to reduce that damage.
Yeah.
It's 3 damage. So parry that, bitch.
Oh, I mean, I get a D8 plus my Dex mod, which is +4. So like,
you don't
6.
need to roll if you don't wish to.
Yeah, it was 6.
As it tries to jump at you, you just like bat it away with the back of your hand.
Yeah, I didn't even look at it. I'm still looking at Hasan. It was just like.
So in the shot, it's like a low angle shot. There's Roderick, and then this Sockling just like
right here.
The Sockling just like dives by in the background. Okay, that is its turn. Zayla, you are up.
Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, it's been working okay so far. Let's do another Jim's Magic Missile.
It has been working so far.
Get that third crit.
Yeah, you crit both times. Yeah, geez.
Second level, so that I can do 4 charges.
Although it's probably not glowing anymore.
Oh yeah.
You haven't lost concentration yet.
He didn't take damage.
Because he hasn't taken
You
damage.
took 3 damage.
Oh, I mean,
Do I have to roll against that?
Yeah, Constitution saving check.
Yeah, go ahead and make a Constitution save. It's a very small amount of damage.
yeah.
But
I think you still have to beat a 10.
you have to beat a 10.
Yeah.
I did not.
Okay. So as thank you for keeping everybody honest on that one. So as Crookstump disappears into the sock construct, everything stops glowing. Things get serious.
Dramatic. Damn.
Now I gotta get reckless.
All right, so go ahead and make your 4 ranged attacks. No longer at advantage.
I'm at advantage because I've otherwise been rolling horribly. So.
Well, let's
Okay.
see.
But you've got Jim on your side.
Like, it has been on there for like 4 rounds. Like,
It has. It
Yeah.
lasted a long time.
It did a good
did.
job.
Good run.
Yeah, okay, that's a nat 18. So, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Okay.
It's the hat. It's good.
22 for the first one.
It's that.
First one hits. Go ahead and roll your second.
Second's a 21.
That will hit. Go and roll the third.
didn't need me the whole.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the fourth.
Wait, no! I'm in it!
Yeah, you're gonna get hit by all of these.
Oh no! Okay.
Ah, you're good.
Finally, Roger's
fine.
competition.
And the fourth is a 19.
Okay. All 4 hit. Go ahead and roll all that stuff. Make sure to roll
got
the
this, Krista.
5d4 for that.
Yeah, I did forget that Quick Stump was in there, and he's gonna take all
First
the
up, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, the healer is not dead anymore. So
True.
Yeah, but like I don't have like the most HP, so
Especially not after this.
Okay, so regular damage for 3 out of 4 missiles comes to 17.
Oh boy.
Okay. Is that before the crit?
That was before the crit.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your 5d4 for the crit.
Oh, look, 2 ones. Okay.
Doesn't make it better. You still got 17.
yeah, but I don't know.
Plus 2. Make it better. Anything. Anything we get.
Okay, so for the crit, it was 9 damage. I rolled 3 ones and 2 sixes.
Okay,
Not
so that's
sixes,
26.
Oh, freeze, yeah.
So as these 4 missiles, socks flying everywhere, Crick Stump, you do take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
I had 14 HP.
Okay. So as it crushes against you, you feel a couple ribs crack, but you are still conscious inside there, inside your sock cocoon. Hopefully not a sarcophagus.
There it is. There it is.
What is that total?
26 total.
26.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was, you gave it a good shot. Appreciate it. All right, Sayla, anything else for your turn there?
No, that's it.
All right, this thing is losing socks left and right. It looks like it's on its last legs. Another sockling is up, and since Crick Stump is gone, it's going to go ahead and attack Roderick. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, and I don't have reaction, so it just gets to hit me.
That is for 5 points of piercing damage.
That's fine. I got my healed.
Oh, and it should be noted that the sockling that got inside with Roderick is dead. Because it
With
took that.
Quick Stump, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Crick Stump, because it took that
Because
damage.
it took that 26 damage. Or the 13.
All right, Roderick, you are up.
Okay, so I have a sockling on me.
You do.
And are there any other socklings?
There's one that you parried. That's waiting.
Oh, right. that's
Patiently.
waiting. Okay. So,
Like its little
But it-
sock tail.
it takes a full action to throw this sockling off.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's what I've got to do then. I'm going to throw it off me. And then, yeah, I don't really have anything else I can
Okay. It is no longer attached.
do. Yeah, I'm just going to sit there and protect Hasan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another sockling is going to run over to Creven and attempt to.
Really? Oh, hi!
And that is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, yep, sure does. Wait, no. Wait. No. So, yeah, as soon as it, launches at him, some electricity will ripple down his arm, and his scales will coalesce outwards, and it'll bounce off of it because he uses shield to increase his AC by 5.
Got it. So it just bounces off. Great. It is now your turn, Cleveland.
Okay. Sorry, quick stop. So he doesn't know that you're in that much of a dire strait. So Creven will nothing fancy this time. He just he lines up the shot, and some like electricity ripples over his musket, and he just fires like a bolt of electricity out of it. It's just a magical bullet because it's a repeating musket. So so it is magical damage.
Yep.
for statistics that way.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that attack.
So how much negative damage do you need to take to die, Quickstem?
At max, I have 30.
Oh, okay, that's
So
a lot.
that's not likely.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay.
Quickstem's dead. Got it.
Unconscious.
Right.
Riddled with bullets.
Unconscious inside a construct made of socks. Okay, yeah.
It is 11 magic damage.
11 magic damage. Okay, it's more socks fly off. Crick Stump, you do take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, which is going to put you unconscious.
And then Clyde will take aim at the Sockstruck's head.
Okay.
Is Clyde still standing on Hasan?
Yes.
It's going to get loud.
I mean,
Just
it
really
like,
want to
seemed
double check.
okay. So I
Yeah.
guess Clyde like scuttles his way like down to Hasan's feet, so he's no longer standing over his body. So. Clyde got a 22 to hit.
Yeah,
so.
that'll hit.
Clyde, way to go.
Clyde will do
Clyding it up over there.
8 force damage.
Okay, that's 8 force damage. I'll write that down. Crick Stump. That is 1 failure for a death save. It is the bottom of the initiative order, and the sock construct may not have much left, but we're still... Yeah, no other sock constructs.
Sock slings.
Oh,
Not this round. We've not had any death saves on the show yet.
No, you have not.
In 11 episodes. So this is kind of a new thing for us.
Prepare yourselves, viewers.
So, Crickstump. As you fight for breath inside this thing, it just kind of squeezes one more time, and it goes dark. But the first thing that you notice is the scent of flowers, like a really deep smell. Not just one kind of flower, but like fields and fields, acres of plants that all kind of waft in your direction. A really strong scent of honeysuckle. And as you open your eyes, you can hear the sounds of really gently running water. You open your eyes, you're on your back, and there is a beautiful blue sky above, really big puffy clouds floating by. You can feel grass tickling your face as the wind blows through it. The sun is shining, but not directly at you. You've got just enough shade to where you're comfortable, and it is just the most perfect, beautiful day. In the grass, hearing the birds and hearing the frogs croak in the ponds. It is An absolutely ideal place to spend a while. I need you to roll a death saving throw.
That is a 19.
Okay. You take a deep breath in, and you know that as good as this is, and as calming and peaceful as this is, that you can't be here quite yet. So you close your eyes and try to take it in for the time that it's here. Denra, you are up.
Alright, so I saw him get engulfed, and I know what it's like to be in there, so I know he's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, she's gonna abandon her glaive, just leave it lodged inside of him, and jump down in front of this thing and just screaming, "Not another one!" and just runs in and just pulls him out as hard as she can.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
24.
Okay, so you reach in and grab what you feel is not just socks and rip Crickstump's body out. He just rolls out unconscious.
I'm gonna throw him over my shoulder as I pull him out, like if I can.
Okay.
Was that? I'm assuming that was my action. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna risk it because I got enough health. I'm just gonna book it, get away from this thing.
Okay. It is going to...
Towards Hason.
All right. As you leave its melee, it will use its reaction. That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Take a look here. That is 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Reduced down to 8 for you.
8. And I will just, I don't know if I can anymore, but I'll just deposit Crickstump in front of Hason.
Okay. A Sockling has its turn and is going to go ahead and try to attach to Denra.
Good. I'm pulling focus.
That is a 19 to hit
Yes, it does.
for 3 points of
Doing
damage.
it to 1 or 2 or...
But
Reduced down to 1.
You're not raging anymore.
Yeah, I am.
No, you didn't attack.
I'm getting hit, so I still get rage. Still stays. If you're getting attacked, that also counts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know
If you
that.
hit or if you're getting
Or if you
hit,
take damage.
Oh, nice. That's
yeah,
good.
it's fair. If you take damage, that's a good point.
All right.
Just 1.
Luxana.
Trying to keep this 2 honest now.
All right, we're gonna circle back to magic missile.
Consistent. It's great.
I want
We're going to circle it back now in the 11 o'clock hour.
Retro cocktail.
I want to cast it at 2nd level. So
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Even magicer.
Wow.
More caltrops.
More magic.
Does the modifier change at all if I'm doing it at a different level?
No, it just adds an additional missile.
Oh, duh, because it's for each. I knew
Yeah.
that.
So it's that plus 1 for each one.
I'm with it. Oh, hell yeah, bitch. This was really good. Okay, so we got
Oh my god.
18.
18? Yeah. Okay. So you launch these magic missiles as Denra is running away with Crickstump, and the sock construct looks like it's gonna take a couple steps forward to try to get its quarry back. But as the magic missiles hit it, socks are flying everywhere, and as it takes another step forward, the socks underneath it unravel, and it collapses with an avalanche of socks.
I'm sending you guys a picture of this roll because
the socklings just turn back into socks, and all the magic just seems to die out of it.
I heal Crick Stump.
Okay.
Cure wounds.
Yeah, slap him awake.
I don't slap him. I don't slap him. I gently touch his arm.
I do also, like, I'm there next to him, just making sure, and I kind of, you're not going down on me.
That's only
I definitely,
3 points, but it's
hell yeah.
better than nothing. So.
And I get him standing on his feet.
So Crookstump, you are awake again, being picked up and moved around, and as you are all assessing, you hear a little wonderful. That was really, really wonderful. Pardon me for a second, and you all, before you even really have time to assess anything, just feel this swirl again.
I grab my glaive. Sorry.
As you are whisked away from this location.
Crickstump 100% froze up this time.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
3 HP, man. Yeah.
And you all land not on your feet, but very gently on the ground. Just like very carefully. And you open your eyes and look around, and you're in the field where you began. The grass is waving in the breeze, and it looks almost like it did before. It's sunset, so the sky is like full of all these brilliant colors, and the only difference is that it is slowly and gently raining socks of all kinds.
Stock we need amongst the rain.
Luxana, as you awake, as you open your eyes, you find that you are holding the matching sock. And there is, Luxana, you notice that there is a little bit of parchment sticking out the top.
She doesn't read it. She throws it away. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah,
Loxana would, but
yeah, she might. Does it? She looks at it.
Okay, what languages do you speak, Luxana?
It's a great question, Paul. Excuse me. Where did I write that down? Nowhere.
Trades. Trades, probably.
I don't normally play on paper for a reason. Well, you know, looks like I didn't choose, so that's cool.
Common.
Common and
Definitely
Elven.
common.
You could have those two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe Sylvan.
probably that too. Probably Sylvan.
Let's see. Yeah, let's say common and elven, and for the purposes of in this moment, go ahead and choose one additional.
Sylvan? That's
Okay.
one, right?
It is one. And it is the one that this note is in fact written in.
Oh, there you go. I mean, I can do that too, thankfully, but
So as the rest of you come to, hey, Son, you check, you still have the box.
God bless.
As you look around, you see that you're all there, all accounted for. The mysterious stranger is not, but you do see that Luxana has the sock.
oh, well done.
Yeah, you've got the sock. Well then,
Thank God. Can we get out of here, please?
Yes, please. Let's
there's
go.
that note. What's it say? Hmm?
I couldn't.
Can they see it? Can I kind of want to try to turn away from them and like look at it without them.
Sure. So you would like to look at it by yourself for a moment?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
All right.
You
All right.
take a moment to read it, and we'll describe that in a little bit.
Oh boy.
Hasan hugs Crickstump and says, "I'm so glad you're not dead. I was so worried." And then he turns around and hugs Roderick and says, "I'm so glad you're not dead." And he's just crying. Yeah, that's what's happening for me.
Crickstump definitely still has a couple broken ribs, but like
Clyde will climb up onto Zayla's shoulder, and we'll just do as a turret can. We'll simply give a nod of appreciation to Zayla.
As a turret can.
Gun just. Yeah.
Zayla will like nod back.
Squeaky. Squeaky.
Squeaking.
Well,
Should we get the sock?
Do we notice that Luxana's just like
keeping this note away from us?
And has her back?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Luxana, it only takes a moment to read it, so what you would like to do after that is up to you. It doesn't seem like private information.
Fine, she'll share it with everybody.
Okay. So, as you turn back to the rest of the group, socks still, it should be noted, gently raining
I hope that doesn't last very long.
from the sky.
Be good for the forest.
Doesn't matter. We're leaving.
Hey, Son, you do remember that, to leave, you need to open the box.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear what this.
Oh, never mind. I thought my bad.
Luxana, what's written here is suitably cryptic and doesn't give any clear indication of what it wants to mean, which, why would it?
Whimsy.
Right? And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to you directly so that you can read it to the group. I'll do that through
I have to.
the Zoom chat. Yeah, I think so.
We will make you.
I will.
So this is what you read as you look at the note, and doesn't really mean much.
I can tell. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream.
Oh,
Yay, I'm not cultured.
you not know what that's from?
That is Puck's monologue from the end of Midsummer Night's Dream.
I don't want to get into how I'm not really a theater person.
Fine.
I don't fit in here, guys. No, it's okay.
Puck's monologue from the end of Midsummer Night's Dream. Well, the beginning of it.
It's long ago. I have no idea. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, Chris, it's all right. I knew it was Shakespeare, but other than that, I was
I
like,
could tell a little bit. Yeah.
I assumed it was Midsummer's Night's Dream, but I could not tell you whose monologue it was. Anyway, she's probably gonna be like, look, can somebody just take this sock away from me? Because I have a strong impulse to just like throw it somewhere.
Oh, of course. Creven will walk over and snatch it from Luxana, because he still has the sock we came with. So he will have both of the socks with it.
Put them together. Fold them.
And then he'll do the little foldy thing that you do with socks, and he'll slip it into his bandolier.
Grenade.
Turn to Hasan. Well, I suppose we should probably get on out of here, should we not?
Yes, we shall. And once we make sure everyone's together, I do whatever the box. I don't open it.
You turn the key and it opens, and then disappears.
Can Luxana grab an extra sock on her way out?
Sure.
With the
It
box,
just disappears.
we come. Oh no, because he was gonna.
He'll come get us.
Oh, that yeah.
And there's a long moment where you just
Forgot about that.
wait.
Wait, does this?
Oh,
How does this?
He's gonna come. It's fine.
And then suddenly, like this
land.
feeling of being pulled again, as you all reappear back in Zakarn's lab.
And Danra also immediately throws up. Was not expecting that.
That's what he does.
I'm so sorry.
And Zakarn is there, holding the box and kind of putting it back on his shelf. He says, "Oh, okay. So what did you find? What did you find?"
Creven will sidle over, sidle up to him, just be like, open up his bandolier, pull out his pair of socks together.
Well, yes, that's what I sent you for. That
Yes,
was...
yes, we found all the socks.
Oh, good.
We fought a mountain of socks!
Let's just say where we went, I don't think you would want to go.
Well, what did you? What was it? What did you encounter? What did you find? What kind of place was it?
A mountain of socks!
Everything?
A mysterious wizard
A
man.
mysterious wizard man.
More weird than you somehow.
Quite mischievous.
I brought home
You just sent us. Go ahead. Sorry.
We got eaten by a purple worm.
A bunch.
Several times.
Several times.
Then we started a bar fight, and then a magician died. He blew up on accident, though. And
I
then
wanted to, if that matters.
That's a good point.
Tell me about the mysterious person.
He was like a he looked like an elf. I don't know. He was handsome, but I mean, in an elf way, they always are. You know,
he
I don't know.
was very powerful, and he seemed to
Seemed- yeah.
control this land that we were in.
Yeah, it was his place. Definitely his place, for
Maybe.
sure.
I don't know.
He also was tormenting a guy who was
He
a
was.
magician. Well, he wasn't a magician, but
Yes.
Huh. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
How does that make sense?
Roger, let's just.
Did you expect this?
Well, I don't know exactly what I expected. You know, there are all kinds of forces in the world. So a mysterious elven person, very powerful. Okay.
Seemed to love to play mischievous tricks on people.
Well, I think that is going to conclude the research on this topic. I think that's
I mean, you can always go there if you want.
Oh
It's
no, I
just,
certainly won't.
Yeah.
No, that would be.
He likes to play with people.
Yeah, that would be a
so,
terrible idea. So no, I
Yes, it would, wouldn't it?
yes.
That's why we went. I'm getting paid for it.
We're all fine.
Well, that's good. You know, the Feywild does make sense. I don't know. Oh, almost surely. I'm not sure that I expected like an archfey to be quite so involved in all this, but you know, stranger things, and I think it'll be best if I just, well, I'll go ahead and.
If you lose a sock in the future, you should just go buy a new pair.
Oh, I will. I'm going to burn all my notes on this subject immediately. Well, we have done science research. We have made a discovery that we shall never speak of again.
I think
I'm gonna
Sounds
need
about
some
right.
money for that, my friend.
You may speak of it if you wish. I am never going to. I'm going to, if I can conjure a way to forget what I will mind alter myself to forget this ever happened.
Never mind.
Because I would do many things before crossing an archfey. But you know, I do appreciate your efforts and thanks.
I think we'll take our leave now.
Yep, that sounds great to me. You didn't like mention my name to him or anything, did you? Just
Yeah.
No, actually, we didn't.
Damn it, should we?
Oh no. It's quite good if they never know that I'm a part of this. So that's great. Excellent. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm sure you can find a way out. My assistant there can show you to the door. I'm just gonna burn, and he doesn't even take. He just goes and he grabs a big stack of notes and just hucks them directly into the fireplace as you take your leave.
I'm gonna pick myself up off the ground. I still have not gotten.
Hey, someone wants to ask
It's laying there.
someone wants to ask Roderick as they leave, what are you going to do with the deck of cards now that you know what they do?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think I can use them. Not with good conscience. Would you
Is that going to make you uncomfortable if I have them?
No.
I mean-
I don't trust myself to use them.
But you trust me to use them.
I do.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'll hold on to them. I might not use them ever, but I mean, to have come across them for such a bargain would be a shame to get rid of them.
So Roderick takes them out of his pocket and holds them up, kind of close to himself. In offering.
I take them.
And as Heisan pulls in, Roderick's gonna go in for a kiss.
I gladly accept your kiss. Yeah, obviously, I'm not gonna not kiss back. No.
The rest of us all walk. Yeah.
So as the party moves on ahead, leaving for a moment Roderick and Heisan in a strangely romantic first kiss.
In the vein of whimsy, so they're doing their kiss, and then as as they're doing that, on the desk nearby,
Shoots
Clyde
them.
will creep up onto the table and like poke his head up, and be like.
I feel like you got a George Lucas style of whimsy that's like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah,
There
you go.
I gotta make some adjustments.
Like see that shot of like them kissing, and then just like little turret face just like slowly pops up between the two.
Hilarious.
I'm pretty sure Lucas included that in the special editions. Just Jar Jar in the background. His head just kind of, all right. Another mission accomplished. Some very strange things afoot.
Afoot, because they're socks.
You know, only a couple people had to die in the name of whimsy. A romance blooms amidst a lot of confusion. And with that, we end this mission of the Adventurers Guild. I would like to thank you for watching home. Thank you very much, players.
Thank you, DM.
Yeah.
This has been a good one. We'll resume our doom and gloom next week, I am sure.
Thank goodness.
I'm going to go
Next
ahead
level
and talk to the folks at home. So thank you so much for watching. This has been quite an adventure, and I'm so glad that we got to share it with you. Come back next week. We'll have a brand new campaign, new players probably, new characters. Who knows what'll happen? You will if you watch next week on the Adventurers Guild.